It's cube time! Right, so we're looking for a bit of a redemption of the past few, which have been some pretty rough runs, but hopefully this is going to be, it can be a bit better. Try and redeem myself. I'm not that bad, I swear. Maybe I am. So I'm looking at Fable here. There's through the breach is a very specific thing to do. Questing beast, I don't hate. I'm obviously not going to first pick it. But once you're like already in the green stuff, Questing Beast is good. So is Ren and Six. Um, Tundra for a land, not a fetch land though. It's a bit less exciting. Fallen Shinobi is good in certain situations. Pretty much if you're in the blue black ninja deck, this is the ninja. This is the big one. But we're gonna take Fable here. A very reasonable start to have. Oh yes, we're doing it. Here we go. So I am not going to get tempted by Underworld Breach. I of course do the thing of every time I don't go for Breach, the full combo appears, and every time I do go for it, nothing's around. But we're going to go for the much safer pick of Minsk and Boo here. I love red-green beats, so I'm going to quite happily pick this. And then maybe that Questing Beast will come back round. That'd be good. Okay, this is a bit of a choice. So there's the Cub as like the purest red green beats card. There's Currency Converter as probably the generically like can go in any deck good card. Good with Fable as well already. There's also Mana Drain, which is the best card here, but obviously we're not in blue yet. So I'm quite happy to take Mana Drain here, I think. I think that the card's obviously very good. Currency Converter could work well, it's probably been my other pick, but we're going to go for Mana Drain. Minsk and Boo is very splashable, so I could easily be like red-blue splash green for Minsk and Boo. But if it can be some sort of like heavy teamer, that would also be nice. So here there's Hedge Maze, there's City of Traitors, which is good for Fable, Minsk and Boo. There's also Generous Plunderer, which is like a good beatdown card for that strategy. I'm not sold on this Mana Drain. I could very easily be just red-green and kind of skip the blue. So I think Hedge Maze is what I'd go for if I'm definitely doing this Mana Drain stuff. City of Traitors is what I'd do if I'm doing purely beats. There's one blue card here. Two with Lucci, I suppose. I'm going to take the City of Traitors, and I think the fast mana is really important for these kind of decks. Zagoth Triumph, Shieldred's Edict, Vivi, Sentinel as Bauble is what I'm looking at. Carry on the beat strategy, Sentinel, could be. I think there's nothing else really good here. Vivi, if I want to do the red blue stuff, I mean maybe if I'd taken the Hedge Maze, I'd take Vivi here. I'm just going to take this, and maybe this Mana Drain was a wasted pick after all. Oh, there's another part of the combo, because it's always here. Every time I don't get it, there'll be a Brain Freeze at some point, I guarantee it. Galvanic Discharge, we do need some removal in this kind of deck. There is also Elvish Mystic, which I hope comes back. There's Uro if I want to be blue. Uro is quite a nice card to have, to be honest. I mainly like the blue splash for A, cheap counters, but B, if we do Time Walk, and then we can kind of do Tamiyo stuff. But I'm going to take the Galvanic Discharge here. Kind of see our lane and stick to it. Okay, so there's a Tropical Island, which is really good fixing. There's also Ignoble Hierarch. And to be honest, I'm not feeling this Mana Drain. Which may be silly, because Ignoble actually... I'm just going to take Ignoble. I'm just going to go in on this beating strategy. I've been burnt by blue a couple times, the previous couple drafts now. That I think I just want to do something else, and Vibrance looks like a perfect card here. Just kind of does everything we want. We're red-green stuff. Ren and 6, sure. This normally likes strip mines and the wastelands and fetches, and we've got the city of traitors already. The questing beast isn't here, so that's gone. So we're not the only green player. There's fallen shinobi here, which came back, but we're just gonna take the Ren 6. That sounds quite nice. So there's expressive iteration if I want to do that. There's also Chandra Kanj Interpreter Ice Till. I can kind of see Ice Till here because we already have the Ren and 6, so we're kind of in for this strip mindy stuff. I'm quite happy with Ice Till, I think. Stern Scolding, Scrubland, Thicket, Spy Bluff Canal. Scrubland we're not even close to being the right colours for. I guess I'll just take this Spy Bluff Canal and probably not play it. Tireless Track looks okay here. I don't mind that at all. And then I suppose we'll take this Seagoth Triumph if we want to do any splashing. Same with Raucous Theatre, we might want to be black, you never know I suppose. It's kind of always nice to have a Surveil land anyway, if we kind of hit a good amount of fetches. Okay, so I'm kind of in on this red green beat strategy. As I've probably not optimally played here. Like maybe I should have gone more into this blue splash and taken the Trop and taken the hedge maze. But I think I'm just scarred from the last couple drafts where I've tried that and it's gone very badly for me. So there's Chain Lightning, which is great because it hits face, but I'm just going to take Fury here. We're going to go really hard in against the creature strategies. We don't want to lose a single creature matchup. Seer is also very good. Chain Lightning is obviously very good. Maybe one of those comes back, probably not, but there's also Miscalc if we're going to do that. Palace Jailer might be my favourite card here, but I think Fury is good enough that I'm just happy taking that. So Elvish Mystic didn't wheel either, did it? There's also Nissa, but we're just going to take this Wooded Foothills. It's the perfect fetch. Let's get on the board. We have a Ren and 6, we have an Ice Till. Just get Wooded Foothills in here, looking for tigers and such, and if any splashes do happen, like this black splash looks quite easy at the moment with Ignoble, Raucous Theatre, Blaze My Verge, stuff like that. We might find decent black cards to play. There's a Walk-in Closet, but I think this is kind of the weakest of the Ice Till Ren and 6 package, so we already have 2 of them, we don't need another one quite yet. It probably comes back anyway. There's Beseiju, which we can like channel and then bring back with Ren and 6, it's quite nice. Loot is quite a good one to splash. There's also Deathrite. Deathrite is good. It's a really nice value piece. I'm between Deathrite and Beseiju here. I think I'm going to take the Beseiju. Already having the Ren 6 and the Ice Till makes me like that a lot more. There's Wasteland, that's perfect. With the setup currently, I don't think we would take much over Wasteland. Now, obviously Gut's very good. I would love a Gut in this deck. And Multiversal Passage, this Thundering Falls would be a nice splash too, but we're not passing up Wasteland. That is perfect. Really, really in the strip mine waiting room. That'd be good. So this looks already like a better version of this weird lands deck I tried to make last time, which didn't really work out at all. But this looks like a better start to me at the moment. We're probably not doing this blue stuff. Could very easily splash black with this Raucous Theatre. Wooded Foothills already gets that. Okay, Phyrexian Tower is not the kind of fancy land that I'm looking for. There's an Oliphant, which is quite nice. There's not really much else, is there? So, like, Alpha Deathclaw, I suppose, is a nice big payoff to have. Bone Crusher's like a fine value card. I'm just going to take the Oliphant. I'm sure we'll find some sort of tiger or something like that. There's workshop, screaming nemesis. I'm just saying workshop because I love the artifacts and that I always like to be reminded that sometimes it is just open. Probably going to take the screaming nemesis. I have a few threes already. This is quite a nice extra three to have. I'm not too bothered about channel. I don't know. I think I'm kind of a Cankerbloom hater. It's not really worked out for me too much in the past, and I like the beat down screaming nemesis. Tile is just a bit too expensive. We're not actually ramping that much at the moment. Now, here's a choice. Bloodbraid Challenger. I love this card. It's so good when you're top decking and you can just go Bloodbraid Challenger, and then if they kill it, you just bring it back, so you can just attack with no worries at all. It adds so much late game redundancy, but there is also a Bailiff Prime when I already have Wasteland, Wooded Foothills, and two more lands things that go on with it. Oh, I don't know. It was so bad in the last deck I had. There's also Fire Covenant, which is really good. I'm just going to take the Bloodbraid. I think we're just beating down. I want to do proper red-green beats with more of a land side package than main plan. I think I'm happy taking a Grist here. There's also Wistfulness, which is kind of nice for like the artifact exile, even if I'm not doing blue stuff. But we're closer to the Black Splash, and yeah, I'll take the Grist here. We might not end up playing it. Well, this makes it more likely. There's a Blood Crypt. There's also Seer, which is just really nice removal. The fact that it hits Planeswalkers is so good as well. Especially now this Questing Beast is already gone. I do already have a Raucous Theatre. You know, I'm just going to take the Seer. I'm being quite, like, narrow-minded with what I'm doing at the moment. I'm kind of picking a lane and sticking to it. So I already have, like, 2 to 3 5-drops, 2 4-drops, loads of 3-drops. I'm just going to take the 2-drop. Even though Nissa, I think, is a way better card. I'm just going to take this guy. What does it say? If a card left your graveyard this turn, that can happen. We have Ice Till. We can play lands from the graveyard. There's a loot. There's a walk-in closet for the wasteland stuff. Detective's Phoenix might be what I'm more looking for. More beats. Again, might not actually end up playing it in the end. I'll take a Jite. We want this creature matchup absolutely unlosable. I'll take Channel, sure. We're not really gonna Channel though. We're also probably not gonna DRC. I'm just gonna put Channel away at the moment. And then this like Grist, Phoenix, and Deathclaw might not make the cut. And if we pick up loads of 2-drops, then sure, Garo would be fine. This is ideal, more fast mana. We're kind of missing on the early fast mana bits at the moment, so a Mox Ruby here is great. I'm very happy with that. And there's the Brain Freeze, because the combo always happens when I'm not doing it. Birds is pretty perfect here. There's also Green Suns when I have the Grist is nice. Plus Alpha Deathclaw, it's actually Green Suns does look really good. Now unfortunately, it's bad at finding Bloodbraid, because you don't get the Cascade. The Vibrance, you don't get the mana spent to cast it. And then we just have Ice Till in the 4, so it's kind of a bit average there. More removal's good, but you never know if that comes back. The Seer did wheel after all. I think I'm just going to take Birds. I need more fast mana over like Copperlane Gorge. Yeah, we'll take a Birds here. Badlands, Tamiyo, Glorybringer. Now, yeah, I think if I didn't have so many 5-drops and 3-drops already, I'd take one of these, but as is, I'll take the Badlands here. Does make the fixing pretty good in that sense. We need more cheaper things, so this empty looks nice. More so than 6, I would say. There's a Proving Grounds to try in, but meh, we're not too hard into that. Yeah, let's empty. Let's get more cheap stuff on the ground. Okay. So Avacyn's Pilgrim is not the small thing that I'm really looking for. There is Ugin, which is not outrageous. Because if we're doing we're beaten, we're getting big mana, we can maybe cast Ugin, and even if I don't have many colourless things, it's still fine. Exile something, adds mana, gains life, and draws cards. Can does the whole package. There's also Force of Vigor as a sideboard card. I don't really remember doing that at this point. I think I'm going to take Terra Sunder. This is the kind of ideal part of you can kick it. I can kick it by splashing, but it still is a fine card on its own, even if I don't get the splashing. So I'm going to take Terra Sunder here. We've got Snuff Out, which we can get relatively consistently. There's Robber as cheap early things. There's Arena of Glory, which actually looks quite good here. Because we could like haste out some of these things. Arena of Glory looks really good here, actually. There's also Copter, which, you know, we've got some things that could crew it. I might just take the Arena of Glory. I think this is like a really, really good arena deck. I'm going to take this. Lalia seems perfect. There's also Bristly Bill, actually. Maybe just take that. We have a lot of 3-drops. I think more 2-drops might be nice. Oh, Lalia is so good. It's just extra card advantage. But we do need more 2-drops. We have Ignoble and Birds to ramp into the 3. I'm just going to take the Lalia. I love Lalia. Maybe we should have taken the Prismatic Vista, actually. Just extra fixing, extra fetch land for Ren and 6. Maybe that was meant to be the play. There's Mind Collapse, which is nice. There's also this Thornspire Verge, but I think I'm kind of into Mind Collapse here. Free removal. Okay, so we've not got any Tigers or Stomping Grounds. Nothing like that. Sneak doesn't really look like the one, but we'll take it anyway. Unholy Heat looks good. There's also this Green Suns now at this point. I only have like 2 removal spells, 3 with this. I'm going to take the Unholy Heat. Okay, Season Pyro looks nice. Yeah, we're not doing that. Let's take Season Pyro. Is it Proving Ground now? Sure. I might not even play it, but it can't hurt that much. Like, I imagine I'm probably not playing this Grist, maybe? I think I need all of my 2s. And this looks like a fine Jit deck to me. I don't know how sold I am on this ice still, you know? Kind of only have Wasteland. Sure. Take the Yawgmoth, probably not playing it. I might not play like the Phoenix, for example. It's nice with Fury, because you can pitch Fury and then you got extra evidence to collect. But we need like a couple of cuts, I think, still. Yeah, we need two more cuts probably. So things that give card advantage are really important here for the late game. So Season Pyro, Lalia, Fable are all quite essential. Bloodbraid. I could just cut these. Oh, Snuff Out came back? Yeah. Okay, that makes this Badlands way better. Same with the Raucous there. So we have like 2 bits of free removal here, which does mean that, especially with this Mind Collapse, I probably do want to play the full 17 lands, but including City of Traitors and Wasteland. I might not. I don't know if I want to play this Proving Ground. Just having a tap land seems pretty nasty. Alright, maybe I don't want this Ice Till. I need 2 cuts. 2 cuts. Yeah, we're not doing that. That's fine. Okay, this deck looks okay. I think the Mox Ruby's going to go a long way. We need to draw a lot of Mox Ruby hands. I could take out the Jit to start with, and then side it in creature matchups. Because we're kind of already pretty good for the creature stuff in game 1. And then game 2 we can just bring in this, and then how do we lose, right? Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this Grist. I think the Deathclaw could be good, especially with this Arena of Glory. I kind of see it. I just don't know how good this Ice Tilt is. I can play lands for my graveyard, but like... I'm not doing that much else with my graveyard, right? Like, I'd probably play the Ice Tilt with the Phoenix. It's kind of a package because this mills stuff over so that I can Phoenix it back. Phoenix did get a lot better with the Snuff Out and the Mind Collapse pickups. And Oliphant. Oof. Yeah, it does look quite good, doesn't it? So we have 11 cards here that we're going to take out for now. It's 25, so I probably do need 2 more cuts, even with these, I think. We just need the 2 drops, so this is questionable. I think the Grist is kind of questionable. Because I don't think we're going to play... We're not going to cut any of these other ones. I'm not the biggest Tireless Tracker fan in the world, but it's not bad for sure. This Ice Till... and then yeah, we don't really cut... Maybe this Deathclaw? Okay, so I need to cut 2 of these, I would say. Ice Till, we have the City of Traitors, we've got Wasteland, Wooded Foothills. Yeah. Kind of got the Ren 6 for it. We're not too hard into that plan. Like, I don't have ways of searching for Wasteland. I don't have like maps or anything. I don't have the Strip Mine. I might just take out this Ice Till. Probably play the Deathclaw. And then maybe I just do this and cut the Jit. And I can bring in the Jit when it's necessary. So like against just creature decks, just like red, white, green stuff, the Jit comes in, and more blue and black stuff, we want to focus more on beating down rather than just getting this value. So maybe like the Phoenix would come in against blue and black things. Yeah. Because that provides some good like late game continuous value stuff. Okay, so we did pick up a fair amount of black cards now, so we're on 3 plus the Tear Asunder here. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sources at the moment. 7, 8 with these 2. It's quite a lot. How many count for Snuff Out though? Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 count for Snuff Out? Yeah. Like, that's probably fine. But we'll see how the others are doing. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 green sources. I'm not going to count the Vibrance, because that's kind of both of the main colours. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4. Oh dear. Yeah, we're going to need a lot of forests then. Something like this. I need 8 cards. This is 8 at the moment. And then red, actually we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 red sources, so we're like really heavy red. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, potentially 9, 10. So how many green sources? So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I want an extra green source. Probably cooking this black then, and have it like this. So black is for sure more of a splash. This snuff out, we have 5 ways of doing the thing. But we've got no cheap black cards. It's a lot of cheaper red and greens. Oh, did it not add? Why did it not add the lands? Boop, boop. Was I on 3? Don't remember now. I think I was, wasn't I? And now we're on 42. I'm so confused. Why are we on 42? Did I just miscount? 11 plus 8. Oh, yeah. Oh. Is that right? 15, 16, 17. This is 17 lands. Not like missing anything, am I? No. That's 17 lands, and then we have, I guess, yeah, 23. Oh. Okay, so I guess this is fine. We're 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 7, 8 green sources again, is that it? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 red sources. Plus these. Maybe this is fine. These birds and ignobles might actually be quite important. But yeah, I don't think there's much else I can do, because I can't cut any of these cards really. Okay, I guess this is fine. Yeah, 9, 16, 19, 22, 23, yeah. Let's go with it, I think. I think this deck was pretty good though. Like, I've kind of ignored a lot of the drafting signals and just went all in on this beating strategy. That's kind of my anger mode after a few rough cubes. I'm like, fine, we're not gonna piss about with card draw spells. We don't need to draw cards. Why do I need more cards if all of my cards just smack you in the face? You know, that's good enough. Feeling good. I think we need a lot of Mox hands and City of Traitors hands probably to get this going. Okay. So we have all the colours, but no real early stuff. So this hand's a bit deceptive because we have this 2-mana bolt, kind of. We also have Snuff Out, which is free, or Fury, which I can pitch the Vibrance to. So actually this has a lot going for it, and I can kind of clear the way for this Grist to start snowballing. So I'm going to keep it. And it's not quite as hopeless as it looks. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Hex Drink is not bad here. Why is this not working? Okay, whatever, that's weird. So, we'll see what they do, if they play more things or have the Hex Drinker in. But I kind of need to... Okay. So I'm probably going to snuff out this Hex Drinker, I would imagine. Like, in response to them going to level 3. They didn't attack? Cool. We love to see it. Yeah, so I reckon let's just do this and pass, and then when they level up, I'll snuff out it, if they play something else, I can like Grist and then maybe Fury the stuff they have. So let's snuff this out. And then you have Ignoble, yep. Only one thing. If you're only going to do one thing, I think I can quite happily Grist on that. Ooh. Does that change anything? I don't think so. It means I can just cast Fury of Vibrance next turn. So I think I'm going to Arena and then Grist here. Yeah. And we're just going to plus, if they have like a questing beast or something, that's fine. But I think I'm quite happy with this and this up for a big 5-drop next turn. Possibly with haste if I want to. Because yeah, we can do 5-drop and then when I get another land, do a Deathclaw. We've kind of evaded the early pressure and now we have our big hitters coming. Yeah, that's fine. So obviously if they map the Sentinel, it gets to 5 power, so I can't kill it. They're going to map the Hayek instead. Bloodbraid Challenge, that's a really good one to mill. Yep. I mean, you should definitely put that in your graveyard, right? Yeah, okay. So, I suppose I block for the 2 damage. Maybe I don't, actually. Because then I can just... I can sack kill this. Maybe play Vibrance kill this. And then Grist... then Grist does die, doesn't it? Yeah, we'll block, we'll block. Okay. So, I have my 5 mana. I also have my Grist. So, let's plus the Grist, because we're not gonna -2 the souls at this point. Milling lands is great. I think I'm gonna Fury away the Sentinel. I could also pitch Fury with the Screaming Nemesis, and then cast Vibrance on the Ignoble. But I don't think we need to do that. I think cards in hand is important, especially with their like Bloodbraid, which they could do at any point. Because this Screaming Nemesis might be fine. I can just cast these one by one. This is a lot of value we're getting, so let's just smack this. And then pass the turn. So I got Fury to block, even if they like bring this Bloodbraid back. As long as they don't hit removal, I can still have Fury to block the Bloodbraid. So we're hoping for lots of small guys rather than big guys. Okay. Glorybringer or something, that'd be nasty. No, they're doing the Bloodbraid. Okay, this could be fine. So I need them to not hit removal. That is not removal. That's great. Yeah. So attacking with Bloodbraid. Now, I did forget about the Exalted, so I could double block, which actually doesn't do much, does it? So I could just trade here, or I could just cast Vibrance and kill the Bloodbraid next turn. I think. No, I'll block. I think the Fury's pretty big. I don't really know how they get out of this, so I'm gonna keep doing this. And then I might haste out a Deathclaw. I could also just... So I wouldn't mind saving this Vibrance, that'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? When it enters, destroy something. So I could blow up your Bloodbraid. We're not gonna sack anything again, so it's just plus. Oh, I milled my own Bloodbraid, that's awesome. I could also just blow up their ignoble. No, that sounds silly. Okay, I think I'm gonna do a hasty. Have I tapped wrong? I have, haven't I? Yeah. Wait, can I actually not do it? Okay, I think I have to tap this. I have to use the mountain for the arena because I need the black and the green from here. Yeah, that makes sense. This, I need the green and the black, and then these bits. I'm just gonna smack. I don't actually know this. It does represent quite a lot of mana, doesn't it? This lumberjack. I think I'm gonna smack the ignoble, and then not really worry about the blood braid because I can just block. Maybe I should have killed the lumberjack because it is a lot more mana. I'm kind of not bothered about the blood braid because I can just keep chomping it. For now, anyway. Are they blocked anyway? Sure. I guess I don't have much big in hand. That's nice. So I'm only gonna have 3 mana next turn, but I can play like Screaming Nemesis or Sentinel. Or a Buried. Mm-hmm. Well, I have to kill that. So that's still going at Grist, so I will still block. There's no point Grist going to 1. But I imagine I'm probably minusing. Oh, yeah, I just said I'm probably minusing. Let's play a land. I think I just Screaming Nemesis and Smash. And I can block like one thing. And I don't really care if. This is just so much pressure that I'm not going to bother about leaving stuff back to block. Like, even if they kill my blocker, I'm not. Yeah, so like they're just trading here. Not even trading, they're just jumping. So yeah, I think this is fine. The pressure's too much. They're on 4. They had to block something. Is this any target? Wow, I love a bolt. Okay, so this is exactly what I said about GT. And then maybe the Terrasund is a little bit worse. Maybe the Grist is a little bit worse. I didn't see any artifacts enchantments that I can remember for this Terrasunder. And like, sure, it's 4 mana, exile something, but if it doesn't have any main targets, then I'm not too interested in it. Also, like, Tireless Tracker against bolts is not very nice. The Grist looked fine. I'll do this. If I see an artifact or enchantment, then maybe I'll bring the Terrasunder back in. On the draw, we have a Proving Ground, which is kind of annoying because I can't turn on birds. And then if they kill the birds, I'm in trouble, so I'm just going to mulligan. Yeah. Turn 1 Raucous Theatre, turn 2 Fable. Just going to put back a land, I think. Might just even put back the Oliphant. Play your own birds. Wooded Foothills. Sure. That's Raucous Theatre, probably bin a land if we see one. Vibrance. Oh, I do like Vibrance. I'll keep that there. Go ahead. So the option is there for turn 2 Vibrance, but I'd much rather just play a Fable, I think. We'll see what they do. They might force my hand if they play something like a Lalia, I suppose, would be really scary. Probably worth dealing with. Oh, okay. Discard a card, search for a creature card. You can discard Fear of Missing Out. And they can also untap a permanent. That doesn't actually net mana because they have to spend 1 to untap it. Yeah. We'll see what they get, but it does look like I'm on the Fable plan. That's the best thing they have, a Bloodbraid Challenger. Well, now I'm not scared at all. Let's do this, and Fable. I imagine they can challenge a next turn, but they need like a City Traitors or something. But it'd be a bit weird to find if they can't actually play it next turn. Maybe they already have a good 4-drop. Also, all of my things are forests. It's pretty cool. Good with Vibrance. What you got? Okay. So they can activate these for free. So yeah, they can just add mana. I mean, put counters on this. Yeah, so you only get like 3, 4, 4, 5 trample. So they spent 4 mana for a 4, 5 trample, basically. That's not the scariest thing in the world. Ooh, I do know that they have the Bloodbraid Challenger, so I'm much more likely to want to Wasteland here. I will discard Badlands and do I want the Foothills as well? Yeah, I guess so. I will draw more lands, yeah, there you go. So I think I Tireless Tracker Wasteland your Tiger, probably? I think so. That sounds good, that sounds good to me. Tireless Tracker, land, Wasteland your Tiger. So they can't play Bloodbraid next turn as is. Obviously not going to attack with my token. And I can Vibrance next turn if I attack with the Goblin. Or I could just play Birds, sack some clues. 3 mana, Gut. Yeah, Gut's pretty powerful. Okay. Probably means I should Vibrance, I guess. Gut pass. Can't say I expected that. Huh. Let's play a mountain. Now I am scared of this Gut, so I think I'm going to Vibrance to kill it. It's just whether yeah, I'm gonna have to attack with a Goblin to hardcast Vibrance, or I can evoke it and yeah. Let's just ban this person. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. I don't really know what to do. Do I sack my Shaman for a hardcast Vibrance? I kinda don't want to. I think if I can just get these guys down. I can sack some clues as well if I do that. Okay. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I could attack with both of these. because then that at least threatens to double activate this tireless tracker if they block with the mutagen. And if they block with the formidable speaker, I can just sack one, and that kind of nails on attacking with vibrance. Yeah, let's try that. See what they do. Okay, so I can sack both to trade with the mutagen. I think I will do that. Yeah. Try and get a. I don't mind trading here. Obviously, this guy is gonna die. Getting one thing isn't the worst thing in the world. I could always draw Fury. That'd be cool. Ren and 6. Yeah. Okay. That's certainly not bad. I'm gonna go ahead and play the Ignoble now. So they can Bloodbraid Challenger if they have the land. They have Gut, I know about Ouroborid. That's pretty scary. Yeah, it means I can't kill that straight away. That is nasty. Attack with both of those. I'm not going to block. You don't sack the birds. That is interesting. I feel like they should be way more aggressive with this Gut. So I could Ren and 6 plus Vibrance to smack down this Ouroborid. But then I'd have to evoke the Vibrance because I don't have enough mana to do both. I would need 7, and I have 6. But then this thing can't really survive, can it? So, yeah. I suppose we're gonna evoke this. Smack this. We may as well copy it. I don't see a downside in doing that. So I can still run in 6 and birds. We'll just make a 4/4. So that's going to deal 3 there. And then we can run in 6 to kill it. We are under a bit of trap pressure though. We're going to need to draw something big that isn't just more lands. So I'll play birds. And I'll smack them for 5. But yeah, the pressure's certainly here. They have a land and challenger and something good. Malevolent Rumble, okay. Well, I imagine that's going to turn into a 4/1 menace. Yeah. Let's see what else they do. There's nothing else in the bin that's relevant, is there? No. I'm going to draw something pretty scary. I mean, one of my big spells. Especially with this reflection in play, I can definitely get back into this, but 7, I'd take 10, I'd go to 4. That's not great. Oh, in fact, okay, so they're killing the Ren in 6, so yeah, I'm gonna take that then. If I could draw a Fury, that'd be pretty perfect. No, another mountain, huh? Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of my lands. Yeah, that's not. This is why a Bloodbraid challenge is so important, because if this happens, you can kind of just keep bringing it back. I guess I die. Yeah, I don't see much of a way around this. Just too many lands. Too many lands. That's a shame. We'll run it back. The Terrace Under still didn't seem like it was doing too much. Get to be on the play this time at least. So we have Snuff Out, which is important. And the Grist and the Fable on 3. Sure, we'll go with it. Now, I wouldn't mind double green, but we're going to need the black anyway for Snuff Out, and I would like the Surveil. So we'll see what they do. Noble, yep. Let's get the Raucous Theatre, I guess it's green anyway. Oh yeah, let's do that. Seat of Traitors, so I can turn to Fable. I might still snuff out their Noble. Can't quite tell. I don't think so. I think if they like get blockers for this, then I might snuff that out. There's also Grist that I have, but we'll let them do a 3-drop. Firebolt. Yeah. Hex Drinker, yep. Okay, we're gonna do the Hex Drinker strat again. When they level it up, I'm gonna blow it up. Okay, so we're gonna discard some lands here. I'll see some Pyro as well. So I want to keep... I don't have to keep my green land because of Yavimaya. I'm going to discard these two, draw 2, Minsk and Boo. Oh yeah, let's do that. That's good. Minsk and Boo plus Snuff Out. Excellent, excellent. That was a draw. So let's give it haste. I'm just going to smack. They would need a haster plus leveling up Hex Drinker to kill it. Because I can snuff out one thing. So I'm going to apply the pressure here. They're going to do that, and then when they do it again... Unfortunately, I do have the Snuff Out yet again. I'm sorry to say. They have 2 mana. Oh, if they're just going to attack, it's going to be for 1. This is pretty over. Let's not make a new guy. My Saga becomes a dude. Okay, so we're going to have 3 mana. I'm just going to make this a 7/7. And probably Grist, I suppose. They really struggled to deal with this last time. So I'm just going to Grist, make some blockers, and smack them for 7. Excellent. Alright, good win. We had the superior red-green beat stack. I should say the Terrace Under is particularly good, especially when I have so few counter spells and loads of creature removal. If you do get paired against artifacts or something like that, it's a nice way to kind of slow them down. Yeah. It's like particularly good against the decks which are good against my creature removals. That's probably a better way of saying that, but yeah. Okay. That's a Mox. Are we on the play? We are on the play. Hell yeah. Turn 1, NT please. Then we have removal, tireless tracker. I don't even know what I'm discarding for this NT, to be honest. but I don't particularly care. Boop, boop, boop. And go ahead. Well, we tried. GG's, I guess. There's a lot of things they could play that Sega's gonna kill. Okay. You got a follow up? White of the Reliquary. I've not seen that one in a long time. Gets +1/+1 for each creature card in your graveyard. Huh. Well, I don't have an extra mountain. I might just bin this Tireless Tracker with NT. Because I think I'm definitely attacking, because I can kill one thing. If they want to trade, that's okay, I think. I think I'm going to bin the Tireless Tracker, and then just leave it removal. I could also just bin the Besagi, but I don't want to miss land drops here. And I do want the Minskambu to come down at some point. Tear Asunder, yeah, that's pretty bad. Well, at least it's gone. Let's see what they block with. If anything, they don't block at all. Okay. So what does this do? They can sack creatures to find land cards. So I guess I should kill the Scythe now. I should probably use Discharge while I can, I guess, yeah. I'll kill the Scythe now, because if I do it on their turn, they can just sack it to get lands in play. We'll do that. Yeah, they don't have any artifact or enchantments, so that's fine. So now if I draw land, I can play Minskambu. If I don't draw land, I can discard whatever that is to NT, assuming NT survives. But I've got options here. Bloodgast, that is awful. I don't think I've ever seen anyone play a Bloodgast, but I mean, it's not that bad. Like they have the combo. I guess I've not seen this combo in play before. Yeah, so they can sack the Bloodgast to find a land, and the Bloodgast comes back. With the land they find, yeah, I guess get a land every turn. Well, I'm probably gonna say this white, and then I'm just against a Bloodgast. We'll see what they do. But if I draw a land, would I sear it anyway? Even though I have Minskambu that I could just play? I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know. How scared should I be of that? Because if I could just Minskambu and plus, that's quite nice. And I could sear next turn. I don't know how much worse this is going to get. They're going to get an extra land for free. But then my Minskambu is going to be in play for an extra turn. I'm going to play the Minskambu. Maybe it's greedy. I just think it's a lot of pressure. I'm going to do this. I'm probably not going to attack to go and protect it. I think I'll attack with just the NT. Yeah. I don't really want to block and get rid of my NT, but obviously Boo dying is okay. So if they have removal plus a way to grow this, I guess just removal kills the Minskambu, doesn't it? Yeah. I don't know, maybe I should have just kept back NT actually, so that I could block the Bloodgast. Tricky. Phyrexian Tower, they've really got this sacrifice deck on, don't they? Okay. Yeah, so they're going to attack. I am going to block their white if they let me, which they are. So they can sack the Bloodgast, which is going to grow their white. So that they're going to trade, but that means that Minskambu's not going to take any damage. But they are going to have a lot of lands in play. So if they play something with more than 4 toughness, I guess that will make me quite sad. So yeah, they shouldn't do that. There we go. It's not bad though. I think this is paid off. If this Minsk and Boo can survive this turn, that's paid off. Generous Scent to make it bigger. Wow. Yeah, they got me. If they do bring the Bloodghast back, I can kill it with Seer. In fact, they can't bring the Bloodghast back this turn, can they? Because then the white's just gonna die from damage. Yeah, okay. So they have their 5/5. I could sack Boo straight away. Ooh. I could sack Boo, say this. It's kind of tricky. There's also Lalia, which is really nice. Oh, so many options, so many options. For each creature in my graveyard. If they bring back Bloodghast at the end of their turn, I can sear it. So I think I'm going to put 3 counters on here. And I'm going to attack with just NT. And again, not discard any cards. Oh, I feel like I'm playing this wrong, because I'm just scared of all that open mana. Like, if I played Lalia and they'd killed it going into combat, that is a disaster for me. So yeah, maybe they'll bring back the Bloodghast now while this is still tapped, so I can try and sear it. Yeah. Go on. Yes. No, I didn't give him the opportunity. No, was I meant to hold down a button? Oh, that's really bad. No. Ice Toll? Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh dear. I'm hoping the Boo plus the Seer is going to be enough to kill this white no matter what. Chain of Smog, interesting. That's kind of good to know about. Well, I've never seen White of the Reliquary do this much work. This is very impressive. So they could currently sack and also Phyrexian Tower to try and save the white, I suppose. So let's go to blocks. Let's block this. And then before damage, we'll try and prompt something, so we'll sear this. So I could sack both of their creatures to save it, I think. Well, they assume they don't have removal. They could sack this and hit a creature off the Ice Tool. Because yeah, if Ice Tool hits 2 creatures, or I guess 1 creature, oh, this is really tricky. That's 1 creature, so they could now Phyrexian Tower away the Ice Tool, or just, I guess, sack Wooded Foothills. Maybe there's a way I could do this like all in response. I need them to not hit again for the 3rd time. If I can get them to sack this Ice Tool, that'd be great. No. They hit a creature again. Yeah. Yeah, that's a big card. Okay, maybe I've messed this up. I can still... This is a lot of beating damage though, right? Like, they've done all that work to save it. But now actually they are in a bit of trouble. So I can still do this. Screaming Nemesis as well, huh? Let's start off with Aurelia. I think I don't want to sack a creature. Well, hang on. Well, the most they can block. Let's assume I do put the Screaming Nemesis down on this. So Lelia's going to get 2 counters. One from the discard and 1 from here. So it's going to be 2 from the Lelia trigger, plus 1 from the MT. So Lelia's going to be 5 with Trample. The most they can then block is 4. So they're going to take 4. At which point Minskambu kills them. So I think I'm actually not going to put the counters. And I'm going to attack and discard a card with Screaming Nemesis. Discard a card with NT. If they have removal, that's bad, but they'd have to get black mana, they'd have to sack something with Phyrexian Tower. Unholy Heat, sure. Let's discard this to do this, which is going to put a counter on the Lelia. So the most they can now block is 4. And I'm kind of hoping this Minskambu is just going to kill them. This is tense. If you don't have anything, they go to 2. So now, again, even if they have removal, I can sack the NT. So I'm going to sacrifice Lelia, and I'm going to deal 5 damage to you. What could they have? Okay. Excellent. Game up. Is this a GT situation? Terrason looked bad again, so yeah, I guess. They didn't have anything that I saw for that. I mean, I guess Terrason does another good one for hmm. Okay, Oliphant, but no way of cycling it. Mulligan. Yeah, I've got some early removal, more early removal, and a Minskambu. So let's put back the forest, I suppose. I think I'm still planning to surveil turn 1, but I suppose we'll see what they do. If they have something I want to Unholy Heat, then I guess I just find Mountain. But I would quite like to surveil. Oh, turn 2, I should say, because, yeah, I'm going to play the land, and then they're going to do the thing, blah 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 blah. But Minskambu worked last time, so we're going to try and make it work again. Tireless Tracker, I don't think that changed anything. I still want to surveil this turn rather than later. Unless I'm Unholy Heating, of course. But doesn't look like it because they played a tap land. Okay, so let's find my surveil. Yep. Fable. Sure. I'll keep Fable. We'll play Badlands and pass. So we've got Unholy Heat up. I can Fable next turn. Because you normally want to play a land after playing the Tireless Tracker, so you get the clue straight away, they kill it. White. Yep. Just gonna kill this now. Hell yeah, that was the problem last time. And a Seer as well, that's okay though. Let's play Fable and hopefully find a couple more lands. Maybe discarding this Tireless Tracker. We'll see what we draw. but I can Minskamboo next turn kind of regardless. I guess unless they kill this goblin, but Azeka's Chariot. Okay. Well, I might attack with the goblin then, and then if they crew, I think I'm just going to bin this Tireless Tracker, and everything else looks pretty good. Let's try that. Another forest. Okay, so yeah, we're going to attack with the goblin, and then if they crew Azeka's Chariot, I can sear it, and if they don't, I can either Minskamboo or Vibrance. I think I kind of want this Vibrance in play though. Okay, so they're going to do that. So yeah, I'm going to sear it. Let's get this out of here. Like this, I guess. Make a treasure. So I could evoke the Vibrance to kill a cat. Or I could just chill. Maybe I shouldn't have been the Tireless Tracker, because I was kind of talking about this possibility. So this would give me something to do with the Tireless Tracker this turn. Yeah, maybe that was a mistake. Well, I don't think I'm going to evoke the Vibrance when I'm so close to just casting it. I'm not under particular pressure. Birds. Burb. I think I'd rather play the Vibrance before the Minskamboo. Partly just because I guess this reflection does change things a little bit. I was going to say just because I want... oh, I shouldn't play that land, that's silly. Okay. Let's go Vibrance with red, red, green, green, black. So we get to do all the things. We're going to kill, just bolt the bird. Their cats aren't doing too much. I'm going to find Wasteland for next turn. This is why I shouldn't have played the land. I should just cast this off the treasure and then Wasteland this turn. I'm not too asked about trading. They can trade if they want to. Fine by me. And then next turn we can Wasteland, Minskamboo, and have Mind Collapse up. I always forget this is on my turn though. Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty good against my Wasteland. Yeah? whenever you sacrifice a land. That's not the same. That's not the same at all. Okay, we'll do that then. So, we'll blow up your Jetmares, play Minskamboo, no response, yes please, +1 on this, go to combat, smack you, there's nothing I particularly want to Mind Collapse. I'm probably gonna, on the end step, Reflection, just a thing. And now, even if they get like a Zoronob or something, like these come in tapped, so the amount of damage I'm dealing next turn is just massive. Okay, end step, fine. I'll make this. Have my turn. No need to make a dude. Another land, sure. I'll Reflection this turn. And let's just go to combat. Oh, I probably should. Fine. I was meant to plus Minskamboo before combat, but I'll sack the Boo as well. That's also a fine thing I can do. But that comes in tapped. So they're still dead at the moment. I still think they're dead. I mean, especially with the Minskambu after combat, but yeah. Excellent. Okay. We are 2-1. 2-0 even. The redemption has already happened. We're back. Now, so I think currently, well, the videos I've uploaded anyway have a couple of 2-1s, a couple of 1-2s now. So hopefully, this could be the first trophy for the channel. Now, I've obviously trophied many times before, but never on stream / in video. That would be cool. Yeah, this is looking good. See, this is the thing. Maybe I just need to stop taking blue cards, and maybe that the beats is the way. That's not always true. I've had some pretty ridiculous blue decks as well, but okie dokie. Final round. Can we get the trophy? Oh, it's so slow. It's so slow, but the cards are so good. Ooh. I shouldn't, but I will. If I'm on the draw, I'm mulliganing this. On the play, I'm kind of greedy enough that I'm willing to risk it. Land, go. Can fable away some of these lands, you know. Just Minskambu so good. Just mulligan to Minskambu, right? Nobles and birds are overrated. Okay, I didn't really want them to have a 1-drop. Yeah, there's more lands. Okay, well. Fable next turn to get rid of all these lands. Maybe Sentinel if I need the blocking power, but the Moonshadow's got Menace anyway, so it'd have to be a pretty hefty thing. The combo! The combo! Tap land? Any chance? Extra turn? Nope. No, okay. Ignoble. Yeah, I wish I had that as well. I feel you. Right, it's going to be Fable time. Probably. Maybe even I don't play this Minskambu. I kind of wait out for playing other things first, like this Sentinel plus something else maybe to block with. But we're going to start off with the Fable. The aim's to overwhelm them a bit. But the Menace and the Moonshadow is a little bit scary for the Minskambu to come down with. Because it means I can't just block the threats on its own with the Boo token. What you got? What you got? Vibrance? Yeah, wish I had that as well. Oh, but to find a land. To find Bazaar, that's a little scary. Okay, they just have the reanimating nuts, do they? Not gonna beat that. They bring back a Grizzlebrand or something this turn, that's gonna be pretty good. No? Basking Rootwaller, okay. And the Bloodgast. I like what they're doing. Yeah? Yeah, sure. Hit me for 5. It certainly hurts. Okay, let's find some removal. We've got quite a lot of removal, so let's just spin. Spin 2 lands. If I don't find any of those, I can run in 6. Okay, we have a Fury. Fury for the Moonshadow. I could also run in 6, hit Ignoble, and pitch Fury. I could hang. Okay. This sounds quite good. So I could run in 6. What? Okay, I could attack, then maybe Sentinel off the token, run in 6, ping this, Fury pitch Lalia to kill Moonshadow. Put into your graveyard. Permanent cards put into your graveyard from anywhere. So I think I start off with the Fury then. But I think I like this. Because if I kill their things, this just gets bigger. So they have 1 blue mana open. No obvious way to sack things. So I'm just going to try and kill their Moonshadow now. And then, with all those things in play, it should open the door for Minsc next turn. Okay, Moonshadow down, hopefully. Good. Alright, so now I can attack for 2. Make a token. Play the Sentinel. And then play the Run 6. So one of their lands is the Bazaar. Fury was such a good draw there, because that Moonshadow was going to get pretty dangerous. But yeah, killing an extra mana producing thing, they only have 2 lands now. And then Minsc, as long as they don't reanimate something this turn, they've got on a pretty nice board. Vengevine. Oh, they are like all in on this random sacrifice discardy deck. I'm very scared if they have the reanimator package as well. But if it's all this like creature value stuff, then I'm not too scared. Skull Clump? Okay, Skull Clump is scary. Yeah, you got me. I'm officially pretty scared. Yeah, that's a really good combination of stuff. That's gonna draw a lot of cards. We need to beat down real fast now. So Ren and 6 can kill the Root Water. Unless it's Skull Clump. Yeah, if they just do that now, that's also fine. Bloodbraid Challenger, sure. I'm gonna play Minsc, so let's bring back a land. Do this. Minsc, and we're just gonna bring the pain. Make a guy. Plus on the guy. Map on the Shaman. Terra Sunder. Yeah, I'll have a Terra Sunder. Smack. And to go ahead. Big turn. Red-green beats when it's open is really, really fun. I think that it's not always good, because you need like a Minsc or a Fury. Well, you need some combination of these. But I think Minsc is so essential to it, because it's such a powerful, redundant threat. Redundant threat? Is that what I mean? Redundant's bad, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Like persistent? Like, yeah. I feel like I'm getting the words confused. But Minsc is so important to the deck that everything else just kind of works around it. And I've been quite lucky this draft so far. I've drawn a lot of Minsc, and I probably wouldn't be doing quite so well if this Minsc was just a questing beast or something. So there are for sure. Yeah. Oh, this is the discardy one, isn't it? You bring something back. Bring back your Moonshadow. What? And then when it hits me, you sacrifice it. Yeah. And you play Overlord, which brings back the Vengevine. Yeah. Vengevine does have haste, which is kind of scary. They've not skull clamped yet, so I'm kind of hoping I can attack and then get rid of the skull clamp if I need to. But I'm going to play the Bloodbraid first, I imagine. Because this is going to make another treasure anyway, so I'm still going to have enough to tear asunder. But we'll see if I kind of need to here. Yeah, so they're going to attack, which means I block with, I guess, the Sentinel. I could also just trade in this Reflection. So I'm actually probably not reflecting very much. Doesn't have Trample. Yeah. The Fury's gone. Like, I'd lose the Sentinel to copy. This isn't so good on the copy. We'll try that. Okay, so I need to decide whether I'm going to make Boo really big or throw something. I think it depends on what we hit from this Bloodbraid. Seasoned Pyro. Well, that's going to get rid of my Terror Sunder, but I think I'll do it anyway. Okay, they've had enough. Right, well, we're definitely not going to get rid of the Terror Sunder because of Skull Clamp. There's a GT, which, yeah. I think GT would be good in this matchup. I'm just not entirely sure what to cut. There's again a lot of value. It's kind of what their deck does, but it didn't look like they had much reanimating going on. Which is kind of one of the ways that these red-green decks lose, is you just get comboed. And, you know, they play turn 3 Grizzlebrand, you don't have any counter spells to stop it. That kind of thing. Okay, so we have Fury, which is good. Couple of lands. We'll keep it. They play a tap land or something, like in Wasteland, it's nice. But we do actually need to draw some as well for ourselves, because I only start playing things on turn 3. This Fable kind of gets you out of all bad situations, just the discard 2, draw 2. If you're looking for lands, you can find them. If you're not looking for lands, you can bin them. But you need to actually get 3 mana to do that. Which is why I'm not like 100% sold on Wastelanding. Oh, I can't even Wasteland. Ragavan, I will kill that. Yeah, Ignoble would be nice, but, you know, I don't think they have a Force of Will or anything, but you never know. Just in case. We'll kill it now. I don't think there's... They would attack before they played anything anyway. Yeah, there's like nothing good here. No, the Basking Root Waller doesn't count as discarding. Brutal. Okay, so they get to fix their mana a little bit. I still don't have green. I'm not entirely convinced I want to wasteland anything. I think I'll just do this and pass. I'm more likely to waste their Blooming Marsh that they just found, because that might be their only black source. Okay, maybe not. Wouldn't mind if they played like an extra thing, so I could just Fury them away. I don't think it's worth Furying to kill. Okay. Yeah. That's going to draw them the 2 cards now. Unholy Heat. Okay. That's great. So now maybe I Wasteland and Unholy Heat. It means I have to find a land next turn, pretty much. Not entirely true because I have Fury. It's either that or just Fable this turn. That's tricky. I think I just want to go after all of their mana. and pass and hopefully we just hit the land. Maybe a bit greedy, but then, you know, them just drawing 2 more cards could just be really bad. You got, you're gonna pass? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. It's perfect. It's so good. Slam down this Fable. Oh, didn't actually tap any red for it. That's going to find some lands next turn. I might just bin this Tireless Tracker. I need to keep the red card for Fury. Okay, what you got? You got removal. Yeah, dismember. Take your 4. That's fine. If I can bin Tireless Tracker, then playing like Screaming Nemesis and Ignoble maybe. Oh, Pest Infestation. Yeah, good card. Really good with Skull Clamp. I've certainly not found my Terror Sunder. Skull Clamp might just run away with the game here. Yeah, that sucks. Ooh dear. Guess I'm just gonna play the Screaming Nemesis. That might be stupid. Again, I don't think it's worth Furying to stop them having these 2 cards. They'll probably Skull Clamp something else. Pest Infestation, yeah, really good for them. What could this be? 2 of the mana got eaten straight away. So, I don't know what that means. Vibrance. Yeah, that kind of does a lot. I'm gonna kill that pest here. Just, you know, extra Skull Clamp stuff to get rid of. I can Fury. Grist. So I could Grist plus and then Fury that maybe? Yeah? I still think we're getting battered by the Skull Clamp. But the extra 3-drop, you know, Grist is quite good on an empty board, I suppose. Much worse for Skull Clamp because they can just clamp anything they play, and then if I, you know, sack a thing to kill it, they draw a lot of cards. So I'm gonna need my Terror Sunder, but it might already be too late on that. They found their Bazaar, yeah. Okay, been there. Bloodbraid and Bloodghast. Bloodbraid's going to be really good here. They sure got me here. Yep. Deep Cavern Bat. Yeah, I think it's all just a bit too good. So I'm going to have to block. I don't really have much going on anymore. Arena of Glory is not really the one. Do this, plus like maybe my own Bloodbraid into Minskinbu or something would be really good. We have 4 cards in hand. Yep. Maybe they'll mill out. Drawing 2 cards a turn. 3 cards a turn, I guess. More with Skull Clump. It could happen. So I should put Brain Freeze in my deck. Verdant, yeah. I mean, you can skull camp the Bloodghast. They're kind of running out of cards. They're going to mill 4 here. They're kind of running out of cards. I still think they're going to kill me way too fast. But, like, you know, that could happen. They got the Vengevine now. Pyroglyph as well. Deck is pretty good. Game 3 might be quite hard. But they do only have 7 cards left. This Skull Clamp, you know? Oh, they can bring back Pyroglyph? Okay. I kind of didn't see that. Oh yeah, I'm just like super dead then. Fine. Yeah, kill that. I'll try and keep the Ignoble alive, but I'll probably block with my Pest on something. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe that's just kind of unnecessary. But if we Bloodbraid into Minsk and Boo again, yeah, no, we're super toast. They're not gonna run out of cards. They're not stupid. Okay. The Texas Phoenix, but now that I know they have, I know they have Pest Infestation as well. Yeah. What we got? Yeah. NT with the Snuff Out. It's not bad. I'll keep it. Start with a Proving Ground. I could also just start with fetching for the thingy here. I wonder if you discard all my cards. Okay, so if I discard Oliphant to find the land, NT does the thing. That's nice. So yeah, probably Proving Ground, NT, Badlands. Then we have like Wasteland. If we play Ragavan, I can snuff it out. Might be tough. They've got a lot of good cards. I feel like in game 1, I don't know, I saw lots of like the early stuff, but then in game 2, their Skull Clamp really popped off, and then there was like Pyrogoyf and stuff like that, and it's like, okay, so kind of a serious deck going on. Yeah, Ragavan, I will snuff it out, but I will play the NT first. Do I want to Arena of Glory with the NT? Probably not, because I can't play whatever I exert off it. So I'll just normal NT. Snuff out the Ragavan when it attacks. Imagine they go to combat straight away, but you never know. Boop! Into your Dork again, yeah. Ignoble. Oh, the Skull Clump again! No, 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 no. Okay, I suppose I Mountain Cycle this. We're looking for. Oh no. I guess I get a mountain. I'm really looking for Terra Sunder. I'm just going to discard that mountain straight away. I have all lands in hand. Renin 6. That's great. Okay, so we can Renin 6 to kill their Ignoble now. I just need to be careful about what I do here. So I need to Wooded Foothills. Let's get green, I suppose. Renin 6. Kill your Ignoble. And then I can start Wastelanding every turn. Okay. Oh, that was good. That was good. I was really feeling bad there, but this could certainly do something. What you got? Okay, you got Dismember. Yeah, I mean, I've got nothing else going on, so. But they didn't play land? Oh, wow. They didn't play land, huh? Wasteland plus the Ren and 6, get back a Wasteland. I'll play the Lalia. Yeah, if they didn't have their third land here, they're just they're gonna be dead pretty soon. Excellent. Wow. Look at that. A trophy. Finally got one. What a redemption. See, sometimes Cube goes right. You just need to pick Minskunbu. That's the that's the main thing of it. Okay, well I feel tons better now. Excellent. Right, so I'm gonna be back for Slay the Spire this afternoon. We're gonna have a short lunch break probably. Um, but yeah, good stuff, good stuff.